Rob says his family's logged on, so we got to be PC now. Dadgummit. No tour stories. All right. For a small fee, I can make that happen. I'm still trying to contribute to Mike Young's betting fund. I'm not losing any pins. I don't know. That thing walked away. All right, let me see if I can find it. Ski lights, I need to have you on deck. Race number 12, Sport GP in staging, please. Now see, somebody was paying attention at the riders meeting today. Every single one of those guys handled that cigarette buoy plate thing. All right, well, Bill Austin with that bright orange ski currently in third. There's a really good and a bad thing about having a super bright bow. Phoebe up there trying to hunt a whole shot. She's going to smoke this outside. Oh, this is going to be very, very, very close. Going to be Phoebe Carmouche on the call for the official hole shot. 7:16 Dan Masters second. Bill Austin third. 3:27. That's Lauren Jones in fourth. Unsurprising. That's a young lady that had done the national tour years ago. I'm not going to say how many years ago because I don't want her to beat me. Vote number 88. That's Angela Vicchino back in the top six. Angela, all the way from Ontario out here racing. Good to have her hanging out with us. That whole JetX team, in fact, Max King and the whole crew. Celebrity holders to the stars. That's King Sr. down there. Never ask him to mix you a drink, by the way. Just saying. Unless you're Canadian. All right, you guys need to have race number 12 down the line. That's Sport GP. I need to have you on the line. Race number 13, Amateur Ski Lights. I need to have you on deck. Thank you for playing. See dealer for details with proof credit. You're so silly. Boy, I noticed the wind came up. It's kind of like good news, bad news. Gorgeous Saturday afternoon here in Reno, Nevada. Thank you very much to the city of Reno and the city of Sparks as well for taking us in as one of your own and letting us be a part of your family. Phoebe Carmouche continuing to dominate. Oh, Bill Austin, check that in second. Masters in third. Oh, Bill going down on that hydrospace just a teeny bit. 698. That's Ronald Jones out there in fourth. And Masters getting back around Bill Austin. So Masters back in second again. So it's going to be the back and forth show there. Jones in fourth. And Lauren Jones in fifth. And Angela Vicchino, your top six. You're watching you're watching Women's Ski Limited and Bet Ski GP. I do need to have Sport GP up next, please. Sport GP up next. Aw, got little duckies down here. They're pretty cute. All right, Sport GP, I need to have you up next, please. And Amateur Ski Lights, you're on deck. M Ski Light on deck. So Sport GP, I need to have you walking your boats down here, please. I see Kelly and Brian O'Rourke are already doing that for me. Thank you so much, you guys. Appreciate your staging early for us this afternoon. Kelly Smith making his way down to the line. Thank you. You're awesome. Try not to scare the little ducks here so that we can not have them run out in the course. Kelly's herding ducks right now. Oh, Dan Masters, check that. Moving up in the lead, passing BB Carmouche. Wiliness versus youth at work there. So Dan Masters sneakily getting around BB. It's going to be Dan, BB, and then Bill Austin, and then Donald Jones, and then Lauren Jones. That's your top four. Angela Vicchino in fifth now. Angela still in sixth. I fib. And Morgan Jones in 7th. See Mr. Patterson down here hanging. You are watching round number 3 at Reno, Nevada. Special thanks to HT, that's HydroTurf, our title sponsors. Really appreciate all the racers coming out and hanging out with us this afternoon as well. We know you guys took a long time to get out here, a lot of preparation to get you here, so really, really appreciate all your effort. We love having you. Again, I got to have all my Sport GP down the line. I need to have AM Ski Lights, please, in staging. AM Ski Light, do you need to have you in staging? Thank you. Oh, BB got more company as Bill Austin trying to push her off of the line. She's like, I'm having none of that. Oh, she put the hammer down and connected with Bill. Fiberglass is racing. That's interesting. Yeah, she shut the door. She wasn't going to be pushed around at all. Nice. That was actually a really nice hold because Bill normally would have been able to push his way in there with that tighter space. A little bit heavier, actually, and it rides a little lower in the water. So if you bang it against a Hydrospace versus a Kawasaki, that'll usually roll the Cowie. But she had actually set up for that. She wasn't going to allow it to happen. I do need to have all my Sport GP on the line. Sport GP on the line. I see Kelly still trying to avoid the ducks. They like you. White flag is out. Uno mas for Mr. Masters. Dan Masters, sponsored by RM Racing, by the way. Great to have him out. It's the first time I've seen him on the National Tour stop, so appreciate him coming out and hanging out. BB Carmouche, 2nd. And at 182 is Bill Austin on that bright orange boat in 3rd. Donald Jones in 4th. 327. That is Lauren Jones. And the 88 boat, Angela Vecchino, is your top 6. It has not changed from the last, actually. All right, I've got your sport class up next, and then I need AM Ski Lights, please, to be in staging. AM Ski Light, need to have you in staging. Thank you for playing. Come again. All right, you guys, Dan Masters taking the win. BB Carmouche 2nd. Bill Austin 3rd. Great run for those guys. Up next is going to be Sport GP. And on the line. Tell you what, for the sake of time. On boat number 5 out of Ludington, Michigan, sponsored by Team Faith, Fly Racing Pilots. Lion J, Pirelli, KTM, Jetlift, Sokoline, Ross Products, Jet Dynamics, Rad Dudes, DDC Graphics, Liquid Performance, FMF, Renegade Fuel, Scat Track, Dragon, K&N Filter, Breath, Tubeless Shirai, Rad Manufacturing, Sunstar, and EBC. Kelly Smith on boat number 5. On boat number 316, sponsored by Team Faith, Fly Racing Pilot, Lion J, Pirelli, KTM, Jetlift, Sokoline, Ross Products, Jet Dynamics, Rad Dude, DC Graphics, Liquid Performance, FMF, Renegade Fuel, Scat Track, Dragon, K&N Filter, Tubeless Shirai, Rad. Please give me one more sponsor. And Sunstar and EBC. Brian O'Rourke. Both of you guys win the award for most sponsors ever. All right, just give me to your riders for your sport class. Ready? Giddy up, go. I'm almost ready. I do need to have Race number 13 in prep, please. You're on deck. Amateur ski lights. Amateur ski lights, you're up next. Please be ready.
Good afternoon, Don. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Oh, you timed that perfectly. You missed the two riders.
I was waiting for you to get done with the sponsor list there. And
Yeah,
I figured
see
I'd
how
work
you
my
are.
way up.
Good timing, my friend. Not your first rodeo, is it?
No, but the rodeo is in town.
Oh, so you said. Were you on for? Never mind.
Over at the
I was going to say
livestock
8
center.
seconds, but. Randy, let go of your buoys. Let go. Let it go. Okay, so for the two riders that might have just noticed that course correction, Kelly zoomed in on that boy. He's like, I'm watching. I got it, Donnie. I noticed Brian's watching now. Both these riders from a Team Faith. Man, we're so lucky to have Brian O'Rourke. Oh my gosh, how many years he's been around? 20 at least. Two decades? Yeah. Aw.
Always giving the glory to God.
Yeah. Good peeps.
Well, Brian O was a winner in Moto number 1 here with the sport class, Don.
Oh, Kelly wanted that whole shot. I do need to have race number 13 on the line, please. Amateur ski lights, I need to have you on the line. With John Glennon and Jeffrey Coates holding, I can't see why we wouldn't get a whole shot. I'm just saying. And yet. All right, so it's the Kelly Smith Brian O'Rourke Team Faith show. It's the sport demo.
Exactly. It's the sport demo.
Notice what hat I have on today.
Oh, I like it.
My Commander Industries bling hat.
Yeah, bling it out.
I'm blinging it, man. And your whole shot goes to Kelly Smith. Need to have amateur ski lights up on the line, please. Amateur ski lights need to have you on the line. Beep, beep.
Once again,
I love you guys. Thank you for staging like that. Thank you for staging. Thank you. I need to have my AM ski lights down here, please. And you guys are awesome for staging so early. We love you long time.
Once again, this is race number 12 that's out on the track right now. It's the Sport GP class. Got 19 total races for everybody today. Yay.
Yes.
We're still going to be here for about another hour and a half of racing, I would say.
Yeah, not too bad. We're going to finish up pretty early.
Yeah, not bad for a Saturday at all.
We're not going to need those glow sticks after all. I was thinking.
We don't have to turn on the headlights this Saturday.
I didn't need to throw my fuzzy dice out one time today. I'm so thrown by that. I thought Glenn Young was going to be able to come out and be a part of this race. He'd been working on that boat. Had blown a cylinder, Mike.
Wow. Is that what happened? I did check. I know that, I mean, he had issues in both classes, didn't he? Yeah. Both in the GP and in the spec class. And
yeah, he did.
Boy, what? Drove all the way from, South Florida, and that happens. Boy, I'll tell you, what a costly week for Glenn Young.
Yeah, it looked like Glenn Young just jumping out on the track, maybe just trying to get some points on the board.
I think that's exactly what he's trying to do. They got one of them boats back together, and as long as he could get some points, then the trip ain't a total loss.
Well, he was leading the points coming into this, wasn't he?
He was.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Glenn Young again aboard that 77 boat. Meanwhile, just another quick shout out to Danielle for being here this weekend. Hawker, this great photographer. She's done so much beautiful, beautiful photography work. It's lovely to have her here with us.
Excellent.
AM Ski Lights need to have you down the line. It's race number 13. AM Ski Lights need to have you on the line. On the line. And that was my singing part.
Jump in the line.
That's not even on my contract or nothing. I just sing like that gratuitously. Cliff just asked me to stop.
White flag coming out for your leader out there. Kelly Smith, boat number 5, riding for Fly Racing, Pirelli. EBC brakes and Sunstar sprockets.
Wow, you're good. Because I have the
No,
sheet.
yeah, exactly. Well, let's say, Sunstar and EBC are his sponsors, but he just transfers his sponsors from Moto,
Ew.
Obviously, he don't have no EBC brakes or a Sunstar sprocket on that boat.
How you know? How you know that? All right, you guys, race number 13, AM ski lights need you on the line. Race 13, amateur ski lights on the line, your final call. White flag is out. Una Mas, not too much to go, Mike, for our sport class. And Kelly Smith bringing it home. Ooh, yeah.
It looks like they might have got Glenn Young's boat back together. Seems to be running on all cylinders right now, but unfortunately, after not making the start, he'll at least get a third place and get them third place points. But a tough break coming out to Reno in the lead.
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've had some gremlins from a couple different riders. Checkered flag out, folks. How about it for Kelly Smith out of Ludington, Michigan, taking the win, Arena Cross champion. And Brian O'Rourke from Team Faith coming through in the second position. Once again, a smaller sport class out here on the West Coast. As I pointed out, on the East Coast, we normally get 10 to 15 boats out there.
We are on to race number 13, Mike. Amateur ski lights on the line out of Surprise, Arizona, sponsored by Premier Coachworks, Jet Pilot, Oakley, Jet Trim, and Bullet Racing. Boat number 83, Caleb Copenhagen.
And coming to us out of Auburn, California, riding for Ultimate Watercraft, ProWaterCross Racing, Jet Lift, and LA for Loretta. There's 144, Austin Carmouche.
Out of Sparks, Nevada, a home product, sponsored by Blosian, TC Racing, and Bionic Racing. Boat number 317, Mitch Jonas.
And out of Loomis, California, taking a win in the first moto, riding for Shimbri Real Estate, Bob and Josh at Jet Ski Repair and Shimbri.
Out of Lake Stevens, Washington, sponsored by Poor Boy Racing. That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
But
I know that guy.
Boat number 723, Curtis Pittman.
And coming to us out of Sparks, Nevada, boat number 812, Matt Rawlings, sponsored by TC Racing and Rebuild and Happy Heating and Air Conditioning.
Yeah, such a long drive for him.
I believe if you don't have air conditioning, you are not happy out here in Reno, Sparks.
Oh, no. Good point. Out of Waxahachie, Texas, on the boat number 894, Brayton Bishop. Brayton, just to let you know, my aunt is from Waxahachie. That's how I know how to pronounce that. Just saying. Because, most people would look at that and go, what the heck? Right? Am I right or am I right?
Who else is from Waxahachie? Is that is it Kenny Sims?
What? Kenny Sims? Kenneth Sims? Might originally be. He's out of Dallas right now, but
okay.
Ken Sims might be. Quick recap on this. Ben Shimbri with great job on that first moto.
Oh, yeah.
Ben was
going wire to wire.
Kicking the tires on that one for sure. Curtis Pittman looking really good as well. Caleb Copenhagen, part of the Copenhagen juggernaut. Then also on a pink ski. What is it with pink this year? All the manly men are having the pink skis. Then we need to get you a pair of board shorts that match, though. I'm just saying. Yes, we do. Don't give me that face. All right, you guys get ready to rumble. We are watching AM Ski Lights as they're about to go out of the gate. Race number 14, I need to have you ready to go. Runabout NA Spec and Runabout 1000 SS. I need to have you out on the line next. I see Austin Carmouche has got the outside of the outside position, which can sometimes work really well. Sometimes not. And Shimbri looking really good on that inside split. That pole position can be such a huge advantage, as demonstrated just now.
Yeah, great start there for Ben.
Whoa! Man, he cut that turn.
I'll tell you what, we went on break, and boy, the winds picked up.
Yeah, nobody taking that inside split.
Well, look,
Shimmery with the hole shot, Mike, and that was an easy call. 894. Braden Bishop in second.
I believe that's Pittman in third on the 712.
And Austin Carmouche fourth.
And I believe that's Caleb Copenhaver rounding out your top five.
Oh, good for you. I'm glad you caught that. I did not catch it. Race number 14, need to have you out on the line. Runabout NA Spec and Runabout 1000 Super Stock. Super Stock, Super Sport, Super Go Fast.
Super Go Fast.
We'll just get down here. Race number 14, need to have you on the line. Race 14 on the line. And I interrupted you, Mike. Go ahead.
By the way, once again, I'd like to say a very special thanks to our friends from the great Reno balloon race. The aeronauts are here, and it looks like they're getting ready to tear down a little bit. I noticed that the winds picked up and you took down your backdrops and everything. I figured you guys might want to do that. But again, if you're not doing anything, September 5th through 7th,
yes.
They've got the Great Reno balloon race, and they're looking for volunteers. They're looking to sign up volunteers. You can go back there to the Blue Easy Up and talk to our officials back there. And if you would like to volunteer, they've got some free goodies for you. How about that?
That's really awesome. Actually, I volunteered you.
Oh, you volunteered me. Okay.
I did.
Actually, I'll be at the Blosian Surf Slam with you.
Yeah, I kept your swag, though.
Oh, I'll be in Pacific City, Oregon.
With you, actually, yes.
Right, going to our favorite place up there.
Yes, trying to avoid the gummy bears.
And seeing Jessica Rabbit at the Orr House.
I'm not going to see Jessica Rabbit, but somebody might. Yeah, what a fun place, the Orr House. One of our fun little hangouts up there. Want to invite you guys to come and join us for the Surf Slam. It's a big air on the ocean. Pretty outrageous airtime from those guys. Race number 14, need to have you down on the line. Runabout NA and Super Stop. Race number 14 and race number 15. I see Rob Greenwald checking in up early. So who was it again? EPC, EBC, PCE, EBC, GBD. Uh-oh. Rob's sending Jeff up here to hit me.
Hey. He's pointing his GoPro at you.
I love you, long time. You're awesome.
Shimbry still your leader.
Yep.
And he's got about a straightaway lead over the rest of the pack here. And no changes up in the front. Top three all still the same. Boat number 894 still back in that second spot. Braden Bishop out of Texas, home to Kawasaki. And Curtis Pittman out of Lake Stevens, Washington, took his first moto. Riding for Poor Board Racing. He is in the third spot, trying to chase down that 894.
Yep, Austin Carmouche in fourth. And Caleb Copenhaver rounding out your top five.
That's easy for you to say.
Not apparently at all, actually. That's what happens when you feed me a sandwich. I'm just not used to eating during the day.
No kidding. Yeah, not in the middle of the day.
We were just talking about that. We hardly ever get a chance to grab lunch. So for us, that really throws us off. See Roman down there posing. Poser rhymes with closer.
Roman numeral.
Roman.
Our rubber band man.
The rubber band. Yeah, it's really appreciate shout out for him for working so hard all day long. But actually having to hold that rubber band on the start.
Yeah, I guess what happened, we had some issues with our air compressor start.
Riders, please be sure to watch the paddle boat over on the left.
Wonder what kind of prop we're using on that paddle boat.
Not big enough. I'll tell you right now.
I think they need to. Yeah, I think they need to call our friends at Scat Track.
Yeah, buyammotor.com. I'm sorry, I like a throttle. I've never been one for the pedal thing. I like rip it and rip it, so to speak. All right, race number 14 on the line. I appreciate you guys coming to staging so fast. You totally rock. This is Runabout NA Spec and Runabout 1000 Super Stock. That's what is going to be coming out of the gate next. And race number 15, I need to have you in staging. That's Vet Runabout Limited and Women's Runabout Stock. You're up next in staging.
Well, a white flag coming out for Shimbry Dawn. And the battle's still raging on there for second place. Pittman, again, applying the pressure to Braden Bishop. And both riders opting to go to the outside. I think everybody's going to that outside right now. Inside did look a little bit longer off of the start, that's for sure.
Yeah, it did look a little sketchy, honestly.
I didn't see after the start. I really haven't seen anybody go to the inside after the start, so... we'll see if anything gets done about that in between these races here. Once again, only about a half lap to go for Shimbry, riding for Shimbry Real Estate. Again, I'd like to give a big shout out to everybody watching and listening in at home. Glad you could join us here for the U.S. Open of Watercross. Round number 2 of the HydroTurf Pro Watercross Tour. Brought to you by Sea-Doo, Yamaha, Riva Racing, OptimaRacing.com, Goggle Grip, Jet Lift, Flosion. And of course, our good friends here from Reno and Sparks. I believe it's Reno to Tahoe, USA.
Yes, sir.
And the city of Sparks. Checkered flag for Shimbry, making it look easy.
Which it isn't.
And Bishop able to hold off Pittman on the final lap, so it'll be Bishop, Pittman 2 and 3. Nice race there from those two riders, putting on a good show. Austin Carmouche in the 4th position, and that's going to take us to our next race, ladies and gentlemen, which is our Runabout normally aspirated spec combined with the Runabout 1000cc Super Stock.
Down on the line out of Marietta, Georgia, sponsored by Yamaha Motor Corp, HydroTurf, Plots Lubricants, ODI Grips, Kaylee Protective, Riva Motorsports, VP Race Fuel, and Van Zipper. Boat number 1, Rob Greenwald.
And coming to us from Glendale, Arizona, on boat number 8, sponsored by HydroTurf, Arizona Rescue Watercraft, Jet Renew, Arizona Jet Ski, Liquid Militia, and K38 Rescue. It's Eric Graff.
Out of Sparks, Nevada, a homegrown product sponsored by West Coast Porting, PWC Extreme, Hog Skins, and My Wife. It is 224 Michael McGill.
And from Palm Springs, California, right at the top of Yamaha today, sponsored by Jet Trim R&D, HydroTurf, Parker Yamaha, and ODI 771 is Bill Wilson.
And in the Runabout 1000 Super Stock, 76 years young, Bill. You're just a pup, aren't
76 years fast. That's right. He's a character, too. I love Bill.
I do, too. I love to see him out at the World Finals. Sponsored by Commander Industries, The Fam, Testa Motorsports, and Michael Cycles. But number 101 of Thomas Pagan also on the line.
Yeah, Thomas on the line out there on that 785 runabout. It's a stock runabout, too.
Stock. Which leads me to...
Uh-oh. What's leading you to now?
Something. Well, Cliff, he confused me. Race number 15, Vet Runabout Limited and Women's Runabout Stock. I do need to have you guys ready to rock. You are up next. Poor Cliff is upset. He's having pin separation anxiety because somebody stole his pin up here. Wasn't me. I'm just saying. Hi. All right, so Rob Greenwald getting ready to rock and roll, his family tuning in. We had over 750 people, you guys, this morning, just so you know, listening in and watching you guys on the live stream. So you're like kind of a big deal, I'm just saying. Isn't that neat?
That's right. And, you know, we probably only had 750 people because a lot of people didn't know that we were going to be live streaming.
That's right.
It's just our friends here that called back home and told their families. So I suggest when you go back home tonight, make sure you post up on your Facebook page, ProWaterCross.com /live, and all your friends can watch you tomorrow for the mains.
ProWaterCross.
ProWaterCross.com. The ProWaterCrossTour.com?
ProWaterCross.
It's just ProWaterCross.com.
Michael, are you ready? Come
I'm
in
ready.
Houston. Come in Tokyo.
The best of tech house, progressive and electro.
Special thanks to Rick for helping us out with the live stream today. Fellow racer himself.
That's right. All right, folks, here we go. Last time around, Greenwald took the win out of Marietta, Georgia. Eric Graff was in second. Bill Wilson third. We'll see if things stay that way. And I tell you what, your top three last time are all side by side. And it looks like Greenwald going to get the whole shot right in front of Graff again.
Eric Rude Dog and that bright green ensemble right behind him. So once again, Rob Greenwald, Yamaha factory rider for us, taking that inside split. Gonna be Rude Dog.
Oh, why did he not watch that last race?
Yeah, that might be interesting. Rude Dog with the momentum unable to take over though, Mike.
Well, I think that there was a little change up that last race.
Yeah, okay, so
Yeah.
Rob Greenwald taking the whole shot.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, they did shorten that inside split while we weren't looking. And I was telling everybody else to look.
That's sneaky. That's sneaky. So Greenwald and Eric Graff, your top two. Race number 15, I need to have you on the line. Race 15 on the line.
Yeah, that's our Vets Runabout Limited and Women's Runabout Stock. Dykowski, Martinez, and Bukes all coming to the line. And that was one exciting race, one exciting finish, I should say, that last time around.
That was awesome. I have
was.
to say.
Photo finish awesome.
Need to have race number 16 in staging. What's that, Mike?
That's the Amateur Ski Open class. You guys are standing by right now. Once again, 19 total races today. Hey, did we find out is there a party tonight?
What?
Is there a racer party tonight?
Are we doing a racer pit party tonight?
I'm sure. I'm pretty sure. Hold on a second. We're gonna figure it out right now. We'll let everybody know what the 411 is. Rob Greenwald, your leader, waving to the crowd out there, and saying he said, make sure that if I'm in the lead out there, that you say hello to my mother-in-law, my lovely wife Amanda, who might be watching in on the live stream at home. So, hi, Mom-in-law. Hi, Amanda. Hope you guys are having fun back there in Georgia.
That Runabout Limited and Women's Runabout Stock. I need to have you on the line, please. I don't see anybody here yet. Yeah. I need to have that Runabout Limited and Women's Runabout Stock on the line. Race 15, I need to have you on the line. Race 16, I need to have you in staging, please.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Mike Bonin from HydroTurf,
Hey,
hanging out
Mikey.
with us here this weekend.
Oh, he's so awesome. Is he still here?
Yeah, I seen him over the lunch break, hanging out with Brock Austin, one of our young superstars, one of our young guns of the sport.
Halfway markers are out, Mike, as Rob Greenwald continuing to dominate this race. Did a great job the first two tour races as well. Eric, first time I've seen him out on the national tour this year. It's great to have him back. He is in the very please don't miss me outfit. That bright green neon. Well,
He's been hanging out with Bill Haig.
yeah, he's very Reno-ish. He does kind of blend in with the boys. Oh, wait, there he is. At your top two. Race number 14. Need to have you down the line, please.
That's Bill Wilson back there in the third position on the Silver Bullet.
Wiley Wilson.
Like I say, hard to believe that gentleman is 76 years young, man, and out there dicing it up with the kids. That's something else. Dedication.
Insanity.
Once again, race number 15, we need you up to the starting line. Race number 15, we need you to the starting line. 16, stand by.
Hardwell on air.
White flag is out for Rob Greenwald. Eric Rude Dog, his nickname, Eric Graff second, and Bill Wilson. Wilson! I missed you, Wilson. That's your top three. Race number 14, need to have you out on the line, please. Race number 14, your final call. Race number 15, actually. That runabout limited and women's runabout stock, I need to have you on the line. Race 15 on the line.
That's right, Dykowski, Martinez, and Bukes.
Here's how this is going to run. If you're late to the line, each of you have to donate $5 to the Mike Young Please Let Me Get Home Fund because he spent all his money at blackjack last night.
That's right.
It's the Mike Young Donation Fund.
Yeah, it ain't gonna get me too far. That might, yeah. That might get me to the Donner Pass.
I'm just trying to help you out, man.
Checkered flag coming out for Bob Greenwood. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Put your hands together. Height. Back at you.
Oi.
So congratulations, Rob Greenwald, riding for Factory Yamaha.
Also, congratulations to Eric Graff, Rude Dog, making it back to the national tour this year.
And Bill Wilson, 771. Man, that guy's my hero.
My hero, too.
Coming through in that third place position. And Thomas Pagan, of course, going to win in his class. He's the only guy in his class to run about 1,000 super stock. Again, Tom on 101. He's the stock 785 boat.
All right, you guys, that runabout limited, women's runabout stock. Each one of y'all owe me $5 because you're late to the line. I'm going to start imposing the Cliff Roy Mike Young Fund.
There we go. I don't know how far it's going to get us, but...
The safe removal of facial hair fund.
We could start a razor fund for Ian. I think Ian's boycotting Gillette.
You know it's bad when your holders show up before the rider does. So the holders don't have to pay the fine. I need Jeff Dykowski, Charlie Martinez, and Shantae. Bukes to the line. You know that old saying, better late than never?
Yep.
Not true in watercraft.
Not true, no.
Race number 16, Amateur Ski Open. I need to have you in staging, please.
Right.
First call, Amateur Ski Open. I need to have you get your helmet, your life jacket, your gloves.
Right, because right now we're waiting around for no reason.
Yeah. Amateur Ski Open, need to have you on the line, please. You guys, if you run late to the line, we're going to start skipping the classes. I just heard that from Cliff Roy.
Yeah, that's not something we want to do because you guys pay a lot of money, a lot of money to come out here. You a lot of money training, a lot of money in your equipment, travel costs and stuff like that. We don't want to see it not race.
Hi, Shantae. And look, it's Mr. Happy Pants.
I don't even know where to go with that one.
I have to tell you the story on this. So Dustin Watzuris is walking down. We're hanging out with Jared and Shantae and Tyron today, and Dustin starts to walk down, and one of them pops off and goes, "Oh, look, it's Grumpy Pants." And I'm like, "What? Dustin? Grumpy?
Grumpy, yeah.
Dustin Grumpy.
Guy's always smiling.
He is always smiling. I don't know what he's doing to that ski right now, but normally he's always smiling.
Hardwell on air.
All right, not quite sure what the holdup is here.
Shantae, do you think we should find those other two lazy riders, huh? Charlie Martinez and Jeff Dykowski.
Well, I see them down there. Their boat's still on the trailer, just coming off.
Oh, you boys is so late. Y'all owe us $5. $5. Race number 16, need to have you in staging. Please don't make us wait. Amateur Ski Open, need to have you in staging for favor. Shantae Buke said Charlie Martinez and Jeff Dykowski both owe her and me lattes tomorrow morning. I'd like mine delivered to my room, please. I kid. Sort of. Charlie Martinez needs his holders down here, and Jeff Dykowski also needs his holders down here. All right, you guys. All right, we are ready to go. Jeff Dykowski having a up-close bonding moment with the rubber band. Race 15, about to come out of the gate. Race number 16, you are on deck and you are in staging. Race number 16, about to call you to the line.
I'm not sure what was going on there with Jeff. I know it's, he only had one holder down there. It was a little bit sideways there at the start of that one. Just let them two take off. But again, he's only racing against Martinez out there. Shantae with a huge hole shot. Again, she is the pro women's champion in the runabout division.
Hardwell on air.
Shantae Bukes putting the pedal down. Out of South Africa, Mike was telling you, she's actually the pro runabout world champion for 2013, Mike. And
yep.
I have to tell you, I remember calling that race with you, and we were both surprised. I had not heard of Shantae before last year.
Right, yeah, and the first time we heard of her, obviously, at the World Finals. But, again, you know, we don't go over to the races in South Africa, so, you know, we can't see the up-and-comers over there.
Well, I had heard a little bit about her. Amy Green had given me a hint that to watch out for her, because Amy had actually been training Shantae Bukes, but needless to say, prior to 2013 had not won a world title, and neither Mike or myself had heard anything about her. So she comes down to the line, and of course we're all talking about Kylie Elmers and how fast she is, and then Shantae Bukes out of nowhere just slapped the pedal down and walked away with the world title, and you can certainly see why as she hits this front stretch, and she is locked and loaded.
That is one fast woman.
And you can actually say that, and she will take that as a compliment. Going to be Charlie Martinez in second place for the number 9 boat.
And Dykowski on a Sunday ride on a Saturday afternoon.
I do need to have race number 16 on the line, and that's Amateur Ski Open. Amateur Ski Open. I need to have you guys down on the line, please. Amateur Ski Open, please come to the line. Thank you. This public service announcement brought to you by
HydroTurf.
Thank you. Ski Light, need to have you on the line, please. Amateur Ski Open. Amateur Ski Open on the line. Ski Open on the line.
That's right. Race number 16, we need you to the line. Race number 17, stand by.
It's a halfway mark. I do need to have all of my ski riders in Ski Open on the line. Shantae Bukes, white flag is out. Ski Open riders on the line. Ooh, I sound cranky. I sound like this cranky pants, didn't I? Sorry about that.
Hey. Yeah, but the other thing is the longer it takes everybody to get to the line and get staged, the later it's going to take us on into the day. So we just want to keep the action rolling up here.
Is the closer working again? Closer. White flag out, Mike. Only a couple more laps to lock it down for Shantae Bukes. What a great career this young lady has had, and it's not even been that long of a career. But she is certainly in a celebrity company for sure. Commander Industry sponsored. This young lady is a rocket ship.
Fantastic. Nice ride there for Shantae.
Hey. One of the sweetest ladies.
She is
too.
going to be she's going to be a force to be reckoned with in Havasu this year.
Oh, no question. Yeah, no question. Amateur ski lights. Guys, we need to have you on the line. We're going to start finding you.
TJ Hardwell.
I made that up. It's not really my decision to do that. Cliff said he would, though.
All right, here comes our last person through. And they said they're going to start throwing up the 2 card as soon as the last person comes through and the track is clear.
Amateur Ski Open on the line. AM Ski Open, race 16. You know who you are. Pete Zernick, BB Carmouche, Caleb Copenhaver, Dylan Alexander, Jeremy Dixon, Thomas Pagan, Anna Glennon, and Kelly Smith all on the line, please.
Hey, by the way, everybody, I know that there was supposed to be a Guinness Book of World Record attempt today by one of our riders. However, our official from Guinness, actually coming over from England to record this, is stuck in an airport and will not be able to make it in town today. So we're going to have to postpone that, and we'll give you more on that at tomorrow's riders meeting.
AM Ski Open on the line. It's your final call. We're going to go ahead and we need to get you lined up. Mike's going to start pushing on the time here so we can stay on our schedules. Here is the rundown on the 1-4. Out of Ludington, Michigan, sponsored by Team Faith, Fly Racing Pilots, Flying J, Pirelli, KTM, Jet Lift, Silkaline, Ross Products, Jet Dynamics, Rad Dues, DC Graphics, Liquid Performance, FMF, Renegade Fuel, Scat Track, Dragon, K&N Filter, Tubeless, Shirai, Rad Manufacturing, Sunstar, and EBC. And boat number 5, Kelly Smith. First, is this the first time you're racing stand-up? That's very cool. Out of Surprise, Arizona, sponsored by Premier Coachworks, Jet Pilot, Oakley Jet Trim Bullet Racing, boat number 83, Caleb Copenhaver. Out of Sacramento, California, sponsored by Liquid Militia, Gold Club SF, Slippery, Scat Track, Gasket Tech, HydroTurf, 1-800-Radiator, Fly Reva Synergy, Ultimate M&M Marine, Pete Zernick on 149, BB Carmouche on the 177, sponsored by Ultimate Watercraft. Liquid Militia, Lucas Oil, Hot Products, TBEM, Jet Pilot, Scat Track, Jet Trim, Rhino Power, IPD, DAS, and Bullet Racing. Dylan Alexander, Thomas Pagan, Jeremy Dixon, and Anna Glennon also in that lineup.
Well, let's take a look at the results from the first round. Pete Zernick took a first place, but Pete had to work his way through the pack. He had a 5th place start last time. We'll see how well he started this time. BB Carmouche took a 2nd in the first moto, and Caleb Copenhaver took a 3rd. And let's see how even, wow. And then now I tell you that inside split looks a lot longer as Zernick lighting it up.
Yeah, Pete Zernick out of Sacramento, California, one of your Liquid Militia riders.
Caleb Copenhaver in the 2nd spot, followed by BB Carmouche. But Pete Zernick riding very well out there today. And again, Pete sponsored by Liquid Militia, Gold Club, Slippery, Scat Track, Gasket Tech, HydroTurf, and a host of others. And
yeah, Pete Zernick really starting to walk away with that. What a great rider. Out of California, he's sponsored by Ultimate, M&M Marine, Synergy, Riva, Fly, and HydroTurf. And you can see why. He's got such a long list of sponsors, Mike.
Oh, yeah. Veteran rider, rides real smooth.
Real quiet, yep. It's a very signature. You've noticed these guys when they're out on the track. It's a real quiet. The really fast riders are very smooth on these turns. Very quiet on the turns typically. Zernick, kind of a signature rider. You notice he's got the board shorts on over the wetsuit. That kind of adds to the cool factor.
Cool factor.
Ups the level on that.
Bling points.
Caleb Copenhaver in second place for the 83. BB Carmouche in third.
Dylan Alexander in the fourth spot. Followed by Jeremy Dixon, rounding out your top five.
And Kelly Smith just starting up in the stand-ups, I do believe. Mr. O'Rourke, Brian, is this Kelly's first stand-up race? Oh, wow. Never been on the boat before even. Kelly Smith, by the way, I was hearing earlier, I think you were talking about this, a former Arena Cross racer, too.
Yeah, he's not just a racer, but a champion.
Oh, wow.
Arena Cross champion. Out of Ludington, Michigan.
Yeah, he's going to be a rocket.
Rode with that crew known as the Michigan Mafia back in the day.
All right. Thank you for the update. I see John Glennon out there focusing. Watching his wonderful daughter out there, Anna Glennon. Part of the Jet Girl racing team. The taller part. Jesse Glennon a part of that as well. Also awesome. Halfway signs are coming out. For Pete Zernick and number 2 rider, boat number 83, that's Caleb Copenhaver. BB Carmouche getting some press shot from Mr. Dylan Alexander out of Newcastle, California, trying to stuff his nose in. I suppose he might have the same reaction that Bill Austin had when he tried to stick his nose in there and see if he could make a pass. She kind of shut the door on that. Let's see what happens. So Dylan Alexander trying to turn up the heat out here in Reno, Nevada as we are watching race 16. Speaking of race 16, I do need to have race number 17 on the line.
That's right. Race number 17 is coming to the line right now. That is the Sports Spec and Vintage X2. Uh-oh, and we have got a rider down over there, left-hand side of the track.
Speak of the devil, is that Kelly?
That's Kelly.
I guess if you speak of the angel.
I think he found the edge of the envelope. Might have found the glue.
Minus the glue. Right? Oh, I hate when I do that. Yard sale. 149. Pete Zernick, not yard sale at all. Yellow flag is still out for Mr. Kelly Smith as trying to get that boat back going. By the way, just FYI on that as a reminder, Kelly Smith never even been on that boat before. So believe me, it takes a long time to learn all the little intricacies to these different boats. And especially when you pick up the speed, it could get really crazy. Okay, looks like Dylan Alexander getting around BB. So the rundown here is Pete Zernick in the lead and Caleb Copenhaver in second and Dylan Alexander third, BB Carmouche in fourth. Ladies and gentlemen, I do need to have race number 17 on the line.
All right, once again, the X2s in the sports bet class are coming to the starting line. Meanwhile, back out on the track, it's still Pete Zernick lighting it up.
White flag out.
Only one more lap to go for Pete. Again, Pete coming to us from Sacramento, California. And Caleb Copenhaver looking for a nice finish there, still running in second. And BB in the fourth spot. Again, just taking a look down where they finished in Moto number 1. Zernick was first, BB was second, Copenhaver was third, Alexander fourth, Dixon fifth.
put your hands together for boat number 149. That's Pete Zernick with the Moto 2 win. Nicely done for him. He's going to run over to Tech and just check in with Magnum PWI over there.
Gee, his hair smells terrific. Hey, by the way, on our internet feed, our live stream, we've had 900 hits today.
Wow.
Not too bad.
Too shabby at all. All right, the top three goes like this. Pete Zernick, followed by Caleb Copenhaver. Your third place is going to be Dylan Alexander doing it the hard way. That is going to be your second Moto top three. And race number 17, you're up. Race number 18, need to have you in staging, please. Race number 17 on the line out of Austin, Florida. Oh, unfortunately, he's not going to make it down here. That's Glenn Young. Still having boat problems, Mike.
Oh, wow. Tough break for Glenn. Representing the sports spec class out there. Boat number 301 out of Newark, California, riding for Cal State Construction Incorporated. It's Rod Bigman.
Out of Van Leer, Tennessee, sponsored by Team Faith, Fly Racing, K&T, Wiseco, KTM, Jet Left Pilot, Ross, and Rad Dude. It is 828 Gary Patterson.
And representing the Vintage X2 class out there, taking a first in the first moto on boat number 1 from Lockeford, California, riding for My Lucas Oil, Spy, GoPro, Boyson, Jet Trim, and ODI Grips. It's Steve Gerling.
Out of Modesto, California, doing it old style. Sponsored by HydroTurf, the Ski Clinic, Hurricane Freestyle, Redline Oil, DJSA. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Goofy me. Outlaw Racing Series in Modesto Battery. It's boat number 33, Doug Wolf.
And on boat number 99 from El Dorado, California, riding for Lucky's Barbershop and powered by Eric Burton, it's Sterling Holden.
Out of Murraysville, California, sponsored by Mike's Jet Ski. That's instead of Burns Jet Ski. On boat number 302, Eddie Clevel.
I like that, Holden. He's powered by Eric Burton. Used to hang out with Eric when he was down in the Cayman Islands.
He's down now in Lake Havasu.
Matter of fact, I'll be there next weekend doing an endurance race down there in the Cayman Islands. Pablo's actually putting it on. It's not actually a SEWA race.
Oh, wow.
It's a 2-mile course, 10 laps.
Did you hear what I said?
What'd you say?
Stop bragging. Hi, kidding. It's really cool. Cayman Islands is awesome.
Yeah. Hey, Pittsburgh's going to be awesome next week, too. We're doing a show at the Three Rivers Regatta right before the July 4th fireworks.
That was one where you were actually looking for other runabouts. Did you ever get you got the gate full, I take it?
Yeah, actually, I got 10 riders coming, and how about this, man? They're coming to my my event up there. We're doing it right after the F2 races, and I am paying them to race. No entry fees, no nothing. I'm giving them $100 to come out and race.
I would have done it. All right, you are watching some old school racing here, X2s. Good to have the vintage classes back out. Sound like rabbits on steroids. All right, you guys, this is the fun part of the event as we talk about our Riders Party tonight at at 9 p.m. We're going to be at the food truck drive-in. Now, let me tell you a little bit about how to get to this. It's right off of Nichols and McCarran. You're going to turn right on McCarran, and it's on Victoria Avenue. Really? Are you really?
It's breaking news. That's my breaking news sound.
Oh my gosh, that was so bad you actually made me snort on the microphone, which is awful. Anyway, so it's across from the cantina, and we're going to be there at 9 o'clock. We're actually going to have food and drinks, and also we're going to be doing the TV show. We're going to be doing the airing of the TV show.
Yeah, how about that? We're going to see Pensacola? Oh, Carnage. You guys want to see a movie?
Carnage.
Yeah, actually, it should be PG-13. There's so much carnage.
Yeah, there's a lot of carnage on that one.
Going to be violent.
So, anyway, once again, that's at 9 p.m. tonight. Food Truck Drive-In, what it's called, and a Food Truck Drive-In movie. It's at Victoria Avenue, across from the cantina. Thing you got to remember is go to Nichols, take a ride on McCarran, and down towards downtown is what Ian Howard was telling me, Mr. GPS himself. Okay, there you are. You're in, Lake Flint. 9 p.m. Be there, be square.
The Food Truck Drive-In. The movie is at Victoria Avenue, and again, it's across from the cantina. So when we get off the tower, I don't want to be asked by 100 people, hey, where's that party at tonight?
Oh, you know they're gonna. Speaking of race number 18,
hey,
where are you people?
By the way, real quick, just so everybody knows, the party ain't just for the racers. It's for everybody. It's open to the public, courtesy of Sparks.
Yep, so we would love to have all of you guys come. By the way, junior ski lights and junior ski lights 10 to 12 and 13 to 15 need to have you down the line. Junior ski lights 10 to 12 and junior ski lights 13 to 15, I need to have you on the line.
Bottle Rockets coming up next. I believe after this one here, we got two more races on. And Steve Gerling, X2, out in front again. How about that? Beating these sport boats.
Yeah, it's really cool to see him out there. Gary Patterson out of Van Leer, Tennessee in second.
Oh, by the way, Nick is chiming in over here that he's seen some of the footage from Pensacola, and everybody heard about that double backflip that Daniel Martin did. That is actually on the footage. So make sure you're there, 9 o'clock, Victoria Avenue, across from the cantina at the Food Truck Drive-In. Right? Right?
Public service announcement brought to you by Blosian and Sea-Doo and Yamaha and Kawasaki. Ooh. Race number 18, need to have you down the line. Race 18, please don't make me sing. I'll torture you. I'll sing if you're late. Sounds of fear already.
Gerling and Patterson still 1 and 2. Doug Wolf back there in the third spot as your top three riders work their way down the front straightaway.
All right, just a quick correction on that. It's Victorian. Victorian is the name of where we're going tonight. Thank you.
Cool. Right next to the little schoolhouse. I know exactly what you're talking about. Not.
Liar.
I need to hitch a ride, though.
Speaking of hitching a ride, we got a little mama duck down here with all our babies.
Whack, whack.
Too cute for TV. Might have our course marshal just keep them pushed in a little bit, maybe. Herding ducks. That's our daytime job.
Uh-oh, we got an illegal duck on the course.
Cat Daddy trying to help us herd them back in so they don't get too far out there. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
White flag is out. Oh, hope she doesn't go out into the thing out there. Okay, white flag out. Mr. Serling still leading. White flag, white flag.
Mama Duck says that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea.
About face. Oh.
So Gerling still your leader out there on the X2. Can he do it again? Going back to back here on that vintage X2, taking it to the sport boats. Meanwhile, the Hallelujah flag is out.
Yep.
One more lap to go.
Only a couple more races, actually, before we put this day in the bag. We're waiting for Junior Ski Lights to be coming out next. That's a 10 to 12 and 13 to 15 riders. That is going to be race number 18. I do need to have race number 19 in staging, please. You'll be on deck.
I see Special K down there online. How we doing, Mr. King? What's up, Max? Max ready to go. I believe he was a winner in the first moto in his respective class.
Yes, he was.
The Canadian Connection. Good to see AJ Lewinstra in the house. Seen his mama walking around in the pits earlier today, and he comes from a racing family.
Yep, 321 Kawasaki. Big dealership out of El Dorado, Kansas, and the win going to Sirlane. Happy about that for that big X2 run. Patterson second. Nicely done. All right, Mike, we're on to... Oh, go ahead. You had something you're going to say.
Hey, Roman, you got some new friends, I see, huh? All right, race number 18, representing the Junior Ski Lights in the 10 to 12 division, riding at the top of Kawasaki, sponsored by Mom and Dad. Ultimate Watercraft, Bullet, Quakey Sense, Bomber Eyewear, Redline Oil, and TBM Racing. 10 years old, got all them sponsors. Out of Livermore, California, boat number 831. Watch out for Talon Chambers.
She's out of Overland Park, Kansas. She's sponsored by Crash Forensics, Commander Industries, Rogue Racing, Rad Dudes, Pro Watercraft Racing, Oil Depot, Jet Lift, and Optima Racing. She's 12 years fast. Put your hands together for the Triple Eights. That's Jesse Glennon.
And representing the Junior Ski Lights out there, out of El Dorado, Kansas, riding for Hurricane Racing, Fly Racing, 321 Kawasaki, Commander Industries, Hot Products, and OptimaRacing.com. It's AJ Lewinstra.
Out of Turnwater, Washington, sponsored by Blosian, Jet Pilot, HydroTurf, Fusion Graphics, and Dad. On the number 33 boat, it is Carson Hughes.
And out of Bell River, Ontario, Canada, riding for JetX Power Sports, Moto Option, Jet Pilot, the Benefits Company, Kevin King Insurance and Financial Services, boat number 888, Max the King.
He is out of Longview, Washington, sponsored by Lucky's Barbershop, powered by Eric Burton, Please Design, Hamilton Woodworking, and M&D, boat number 150. He's 13 years fast. Gabe Hopper.
Hey, and I just got a special request from a little kid named Johnny from Iowa. They want to hear the Jerry and Ian show for this one.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. And look at him go.
Thank you, Mike Young, as we welcome you to this very exciting race. This should be one for the ages. I'm joined by Jerry Tigg. My name is Ian Howard. Junior Ski Lights 10 to 12 and Junior Ski Lights 13 to 15.
Right, they're up. They're
Race
ready to
18
fire.
fans. Waiting for starters' orders. Young Mike counting them down, making sure they're in line. And down goes the bend, and we're off racing. And look at Max King, the jump he gets from the inside there, Jerry.
Locked up. All right. Out front, might get some numbers here.
And look at him go through the splits. What a job King's doing as he sets it to the inside. Everybody else working to the outside. Max all by himself to the inside. Why is that, Jerry?
All right, out in front. Looks like we got Max King from Bell River, Ontario, Canada. Out in front. Wait for their second place rider to come by. Looks like the number 831 of Talon Chambers out of Livermore, California. And behind him, number 33, Carson Hughes from Turnwater, Washington.
And we're seeing some talent at work. Not only is Chambers in second place, but his father a Hall of Famer there, Jerry. So some great talent on the race course. But back on the course, Max King, all the way from Canada, continues to lead it. And what a commanding race early on there, Jerry.
Yeah, he's got quite a lead on everybody else. The battle behind is really for second place. We've got three guys hanging in there for second place. Anybody really could take it.
Right side of the track, King continues to lead it, almost a full straightaway. Meanwhile, that battle for second raging on. Not sure who it's going to be as they emerge to the front straightaway, because the splits have been playing completely differently all day long there, Jerry.
Yeah, trying to get some numbers here on our second place riders. There's number 831, Talon Chambers, currently in second.
Max King down the front straightaway. Only clean water in front of him. What a job he's doing, and look at him air it out. So King in front, and now our second place rider to the front straightaway. And look at this, our third place rider now making the turn. So it's a battle, second, third, and look at this one shaping up for fourth place in the back.
It's actually Carson Hughes, number 33 in second. And in third, number 00, AJ Lewinstra out of El Dorado.
So the juniors, the little leaguers of watercross racing out here, Jerry, 10 years old all the way up to 15. Entering the realm of professional racing, and what a job they're doing. Again, Max King back straightaway. No one able to catch him at this point, Jerry. Yellow flag out, rider in the water. So an unfortunate circumstance for a young rider, left side of the track. And Talon Chambers, Hall of Fame father, taking a swim. So a tough break as the yellow flag's out. Meanwhile, back in front of us, Max King dominating the race. The Canadian from Belle River, Canada. What a job he's done.
Amateur Ski Limited. Down to the line, please. Amateur Ski Limited, down to the line. Right now, Don says, right now.
White flag out for Max King. Chasing his duplicate in front of him, left side of the track, a pair of yellow skis. Don't get confused. So it's a yellow ski followed by a white ski and then another yellow ski. One final lap to go. Will King hold on? The drum is building. King in lap traffic, left side of the racetrack. Hoping not to make a mistake. Looking for clean water. Two skis in front of him. Look at King go. Gets by one. Now has his sights set on the left rider. King, outside, inside. Which way's he going? Can't afford a mistake with one lap to go. Now King looking to the outside, in the rough water. Look at the spray. Look at him go. Max King, airing it out.
Great battle there for that first spot. As they come around.
Gets past the left rider. Nothing but buoys in front of him. Checkered flag ready to come out for Max King from Belle River, Ontario, Canada. After getting a fantastic start, Jerry, he hasn't looked back.
He had some trouble holding on to that lead, but it looks like he is going to cross the finish line with the lead and the win.
Leg drag and all. Max King will take the checkered flag. What a
Number
job as he
88.
salutes
Max
the course
King
marshal on the race course.
Belle River, Ontario, Canada.
Back to you in the booth, Mike.
Well, folks, having a nice round of applause for Jerry and Ian, making that junior class quite exciting for us. Gotta love it. Always helping us out up here on the Tower of Power.
Well,
Two of my best friends in the world, man. These guys are so funny.
First off, I mean, I really got to hand it to them. You guys got to understand, it's not necessarily super easy just to jump into announcing. They had no idea who was on the line. No idea what the race numbers were, but my favorite part was Ian taking off. And then all of a sudden, Jerry's like, Jerry, come in, Jerry.
Right, I've never known Jerry to be at a loss for words. You know? That's kind of like Greenwald being at a loss for words.
I was like watching him try to order at McDonald's. Jerry.
Right.
Order, Jerry.
Would you like fries with that? Sir.
Amateur Ski Limited, I need to have you down the line. It's going to be our final race of the day. Once again, please put your hands together for our TV crew, who are awesome. Ian Howard and the one and only, the legend, Jerry T.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, folks, don't forget Racer Party tonight. And, we're all going. It's going to be on Victorian Avenue.
Yes.
And that's going to be
Yes.
at the food truck drive-in.
Yes.
That's right beside the little schoolhouse.
Across from the cantina.
And how do you get there?
Right off of McCarran. Take Nichols, go right to McCarran.
Fantastic. And again, that party being brought to you by our good friends from the city of Sparks.
Yes. Special thanks to the City of Sparks for doing that for us. And by the way, that's not just for the riders. That's for everybody. You're all invited to that.
Oh, yeah. Everybody in the club.
Everybody in the club. Amateur Ski Limited, you're up next. This is going to be race number 19. I do believe this is the final race of the day. Am I not telling fibs, am I?
That is right. Final race of the day, the final Amateur Ski Limited. Here we go.
Well, let's do the rundown out of Cabo San Lucas. I'm trying to do it like Ian, but I can't. Sponsored by Tech One Racing, Rhino Power, Jet Pilot, and Asterix on the number 22. It's Kedrick Bales on the Double Deuce.
And coming to us from Liberty Lake, Washington, he rides for Weber Power, Belosian, Jet Pilot, and Miller Racing. Boat number 24 atop the Hydro Base, Derek Helm.
So I guess Mike is going to do that like Ian Howard. Out of Sparks, Nevada, you're scaring me. On the 28, it's Jody Evans.
Exactly. Hey, out of Sparks, Nevada, right at the top of Kawasaki, one of our privateers out there. Boat number 28 is Jody Evans.
I just announced her. So out of Sparks, Nevada, I love doing that to you.
Hi, Jody. We like it twice as much.
We like you. You're so good. We do it twice.
Hey.
Hi. Chuck Evans, your wonderful husband, on boat number 45. Jody's going to beat you, she told me. That's what she said. I might have made that up. And out of Rockland, California, sponsored by my wife and my wallet, boat number 55, Bob Vassalone.
And coming to us from Auburn, California, riding for Ultimate Watercraft, ProWaterCross Racing, Jet Lift, and LA for Noretta, it's Austin Carmouche.
Out of Reno, Nevada, another homegrown product sponsored by Ultimate Watercraft, Liquid Militia, Lucas Oil, Hot Products, TBM, Jet Pilots, Cat Track, Jet Trim, Rhino Power, IPD, DASA, and Bullet Racing. Motor 177, BB Carmouche.
And out of Antelope, California, right atop of Kawasaki, 27 years young, boat number 186, Jeff Loader.
Out of Twin Falls, Idaho, sponsored by Action Cycles and Sleds, boat number 327, it's Jordan Jones.
And out of Placerville, California, riding for the Ski Clinic and Hurricane Industries, boat number 700 is Eric Hewitt.
Out of Gardnerville, Nevada, sponsored by Commander Industries, The Fam, Testa Motorsports, and Michael Cycles, boat number 702, Thomas Pagan.
And finally, from Lake Stevens, Washington, riding for Poor Boy Racing atop of Kawasaki, the 723 is Curtis Pittman.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, Kedrick Bales had a great start if we do like a little debriefing on that first moto. Actually, just got it all figured out now, but had worked to the wrong side of that buoy, but still had an awesome start. So he'll be back in. Keep your eye on him on this left-hand side. BB Carmouche has been nothing less than flawless today. Let's see if she can pull off another hole shot. Derek Helm could get in the way of that.
Yeah, that's right. Derek Helm with a great race that first moto. Let's see if he can make it stick here and make it two in a row. Taking a look, second place in that first moto was Curtis Pittman on 723, and rounding out your top three, BB Carmouche. And you can see 1, 2, and 3 right there on the pole.
Oh, yeah, Curtis Pittman with a phenomenal run on that first moto as well. Looking like trying to get a boat running down here.
Hold on. Yep. I believe we're going to take a quick lunch break for the staff. I'm just kidding. Come on now.
Oh, did you see BB look back? He's like, what?
What? Oh, no, he didn't.
Oh, yeah, he did. Oh, my goodness. I want to say a special thanks to Rick and all you guys for helping us out on the Ustream today. That has been phenomenal. Over 900 hits, I guess, is what I was hearing.
Yeah, we closed it on 1,000. Boat number 186 having issues. Jeff Loader.
Having bad luck like Mike Young at a blackjack table.
I'm telling you. All right.
Just see if they can get that boat started.
Why is it pointed toward us?
That'll teach you to say my name wrong.
Prepare for takeoff.
Go,
all right, Houston, we have no more problem.
I like his board shirt.
That was pretty cool, too, to have the other holders come over and help out.
Yeah,
show a little
really nice.
show of sportsmanship.
Yeah. All right, Mike, we're going to get them re-fired up. And knowing Mike, he's going to kick these guys out of the gate pretty fast. It's going to be our final moto of this afternoon.
And again, the wind continues to pick up here. Luckily, this is the final race. And BB was in the ban.
Ouch.
Not quite sure if somebody else had triggered it first, but you can see it wrapped around her handle pole halfway out there. And yeah, we're giving away free tattoos. Alrighty.
BB says, don't call me on a dead engine starter. I'll cut you. I'm just kidding. All right, we're going to see if anybody's going to get called for the infraction on that. But I'll tell you, the rubber band getting stuck on any part of your body, that is a big owie. Do you remember, I think you were actually at that race up at Valleyfield, Canada. It was Kelly Sturcantola. Actually got the rubber band caught in her ponytail. She had that long hair.
Yeah, it ripped her off her ski.
Yes.
That's right. I do remember that.
Ripped her right off the back of that boat.
You know, one of the worst rubber band accidents that I ever seen was down in Florida Winter Nationals. It was a Rick Car race, and Hamilton Texiera was on the pole position, and he didn't have goggles on. It hit him in the eye, almost took his eye out. Wow. His eye was swollen up and red for weeks.
Ow, ow, ow.
So that band is no joke.
So BB is getting called on that infraction. Had to start with a dead engine. The way that works, guys, is you have to have the lanyard pulled. The lanyard is how they start the boat. It's like a dead engine thing, and so she had to have a dead engine in the lanyard pull, and she loses a holder. That's what happens if you get called for a false start.
Well, if anybody can work through the pack, it's BB. And look, she has already passed 2 riders,
people, yeah.
even with a dead engine start. So a great job.
Yeah, it looks like it might be Helm coming off of this front stretch. Let's see what happens on the whole shot.
And let's take a look. It appears to be the 723 who took a second in the first moto. That's Curtis Pittman, yeah.
And Helm second, 702 third, 700 Todd Miller fourth.
702 Thomas Pagan out of Gardnerville. He was the rider on that.
Okay, he's up in third.
Uh-oh, we got a rider down doing a log roll over there on the right-hand side of the track. And the course marshal's coming over to assist right away. Meanwhile, back out to your leader. And Curtis Pittman, again, riding for Poor Boy Racing.
Oh, Derek Helm trying to put some pressure on him as they work their way through this backstretch. Actually, I have to duck in on that. That's a little bit of a misnomer. You would think that wouldn't be too hard to do, but when they come off of that little sweeper turn, a little horseshoe out there, and then they have to dunk back in and pick up that red buoy, the mirror on some of these waves, way these waves action coming in and out, actually can make that a very difficult place for these guys to negotiate. And you can tell because we've seen a lot of riders going down. Are you doing a selfie, Ian?
All right, we're up here taking Instagram photos to send to David Nicely.
All right, Helm still trying to reel him in.
And Derek Helm out of Liberty Lake, Washington.
I gotta say, I'm very impressed with Curtis Pittman's first time I've seen him on the National Tour stop.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it looks really fast out there.
Don't know a whole lot about him other than the Poor Boy Racing part, but it's great to see these new riders out here joining us on this national tour. We're on the stop number 3, Mike, and our next one.
Yeah, we're heading to Colonial Beach, Virginia.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what, it's a really cool little town. It's like a small little hamlet, almost like a Mayberry-type town. But the people really roll out the red carpet for everybody. Some of the nicest people that we see on tour. The nightlife, the Saturday night party is epic.
Ooh,
it is epic. Yeah, it's probably one of the best that we have on tour all season long. And, if you can make it out to Colonial Beach, I would suggest you making it out there. It's a really cool stop. And there'll be a lot of riders there. A lot of Virginia riders, a lot of New York riders, a lot of riders we don't see on the national tour. Yeah.
Yeah, the old 8 balls,
Yeah.
Region 8.
Region 8 ballers.
All right, you guys, back out on the track. It's Pittman that's had the Cinderella story. Derek Helm still got the tow hook on him, but really unable to capitalize on anything. And Derek Helm, not too many people that young guy can't run down.
You know, Derek Helm out there riding casual
Board
this
shorts.
weekend. Yeah, he's got the board shorts, but did you also notice he's barefoot?
Is he really?
Yeah.
That I did not notice.
Yeah, no foot gear on, just another day at the lake.
Just goes to show you don't have to have a lot of fancy equipment to be fast.
That's right.
Too clean, too white, too green. Little haters, big dreams. I don't care what you think about me. Two-faced, old friends told me the end was near. forget them. See, a lot of things changed since then. Don't they know that I came from Nebraska? Am I gonna quit? Nice of you to ask, but mama told me go and chase what you're after. I'm on track, so I'm gonna rap faster. I'ma break it down for you and get a little deeper. Staying on that brand under like a grim reaper. Running at the mama, yep, I got a fever. Hi, konnichiwa, are you a believer? Diva, 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 diva. I'ma do it like I wanna do it. She don't know me like you ain't never known me before. I'ma bring it, I'ma give it. She don't love me like you ain't love nobody before. Hello, 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 hello. She don't love me like you ain't love nobody before. Too hard, too soft, too rough, too posh. Let me do what I want. Lazy that baby, tired in and out. Oh, racetrack, 2 legs. Hollywood, big break. Suck it up, intake. Let me tell you how it happened real quick. Oh, touchdown in the middle of the city. Mass Ave Street Jam up to Newberry. $1 million body now, tell me who you're wearing. That's a new handheld height you can carry. I'ma break it down for you and get a little deeper. Slaying on that brand, on it like a grim reaper. Running at the mama, yep, I got a fever. Hi, konnichiwa, very nice to meet ya. Meet ya, 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 meet ya. I'ma do it like I wanna do it. She don't know me like you ain't never known me before. I'ma bring it, I'ma give it. She don't love me like you ain't loved nobody before. Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me now?
7:23. Pittman still your leader. He'll collect the white flag. And it's Derek Helm still in his back pocket.
Let me keep going, baby, till I'm dead and gone. That's my only wish. Oh, and if you don't know, I'll be singing my song. I got a lot to give. Oh, I'ma do it like I wanna do it. She don't know me like you ain't never known me before. I'ma bring it. I'ma give it. She don't love me like you ain't loved nobody before. Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me right now? Hello, hello, hello. She don't love me like you ain't loved nobody before.
All right, your leaders getting ready to come into the split one last time. And I believe they're going to go to opposite sides of the split, where Helm is going to go to the inside, Pittman to the outside.
He does need a miracle.
I'll tell you what, yeah, he needs some divine intervention right now.
I don't think divine intervention's going to help, but I tell you, he did close the gap. Put your hands together for Curtis Pittman, though, man. He just perfect.
Yeah.
Second moto, yeah, that was nicely done.
Right, nicely done. Congratulations, Curtis Pittman. Derek Helm, boat number 24 on the Hydrospace, coming through in that second place position. And you can see how 1 and 2 just ran away from the rest of the pack.
Well, you know, sometimes it'll happen, particularly when you're working in these freshwater courses and it's a little bit flat. I mean, I realize we're getting some choppy water, but when you get these good, clean starts, sometimes that really will work for you.
And,
getting those hole shots, you get some clean water, and you're able to just really open up the gap. And that's what those boys did.
That's right.
Back to you, John. All right, you guys, I do want to say a special thank you once again to the gentleman that helped us with the Ustream today, to Rick and to Rich. Rich being on the cameras all day long. Also, a special shout out to Cliff Roy, even though he kept stealing all our pins. Still a pretty darn good race director. Cliff's going to do freestyle.
Yeah, Cliff just did freestyle up here on the stage, and I'm gonna give him a 2.
So I guess we're doing freestyle tomorrow.
A two for his amplitude.
All right, as we're finishing up the checkered flags for that, I want to thank all of our riders and our support personnel for the racers today. Thank you guys all for being out here. I realize that it takes a lot of commitment, a lot of time, a lot of energy. Sometimes